This week's parsha is Nitzavim VaYelech, the last possible double parsha that can possibly occur throughout the year. As mentioned by the previous possible double parshas, it is not just any two parshas that can be doubled up and read together. There needs to be a reason for specifically joining two given parshas together. So what makes our two parshas, Nitzavim and VaYelech, an attractive and compelling candidate to double up? A simple answer that one might want to offer is that we are dealing with the two shortest parshas in the Torah. Nitzavim is 40 verses and VaYelech is 30. Even when these two parshas are joined together, the combined reading is still among the shortest readings with respect to the number of verses. Because of the number of words in each sentence, however, the sizes of the sentences are actually quite long. As such, the combined reading of Nitzavim VaYelech takes up about 4 columns in the Torah, which is just a little bit less than the size of a moderately sized parsha. But size is not a reason to join or not join parshas together. For instance, we join together Matot and Maseh, which creates the longest double parsha of 244 verses. So if size is not an issue, what would compel us to join both Nitzavim and VaYelech together? Another possible simple answer is to look at the names of the parshas. The name of each parsha seems to complement the other. Nitzavim means to stop and stand, while VaYelech means to go. Putting them together can yield a nice and even inspiring message. The names of the parshas, however, are a title. They succinctly describe the parsha and hint or maybe even reflect the content of the parsha. Having complementary names, therefore, would only be a siman Dvar, an indication that we are on the right track to view these two parshas as a candidate to join together, but still not a compelling reason that we should join them together. That leaves us with the content and theme of each parsha. What happens in each parsha? To start with, both parshas occur on Moshe's last day of life. On this last day, Moshe was busy encouraging the people to stay true to God. In Parshat Nitzavim, Moshe renews and strengthens the covenant between Israel and God. In VaYelech, he helps to ensure a smooth transition of power. On the one hand, urging Israel to listen to their new leader Yehoshua, while on the other hand, encouraging Yehoshua to take heart. He can do the job and truly grow to lead Israel. Moshe's actions in the two parshas, however, are actually even more related to each other than one might think. Parshat Nitzavim is about crystallizing Israel and God's relationship that had been established in the desert, not just renewing the covenant, but showing how easy it is to fulfill. The Torah is not in heaven, nor across the sea, but close to us, in our hearts and mouths. Parshat VaYelech is taking Moshe's exhortations from Nitzavim and putting them into practice by creating a framework that will encourage and enable Israel to actualize this relationship. First, to have a proper leadership that can inspire and motivate the people to stay the path. Second, to periodically come together for inspiration. There is a whole nation that I am a part of, who is doing what I am doing. And third, for each person to write down the Torah, to keep it close, to act as our guide, to remind us of what is the path of life. As Moshe intimates throughout both parshas, ultimately, it is the choices we make that is important. Hopefully, with a combination of Nitzavim and VaYelech, the lessons and framework that Moshe established, it will help us to make the right ones. Shabbat Shalom.